Okay, we are on our last page here. So page 470. If you have not done it yet, send it off to Notability so you can work on it. And we are going to draw quadrilaterals that are not squares, rectangles, or rhombuses. So they don't fit anything with this. So not squares, rectangles, or rhombuses. So I got to first think, okay, what is a quadrilateral? Well, I just have to remember that a quadrilateral, you can pause the video here so you can think. Quadrilateral. Quad means four. Oh yeah, that's right. It is a four-sided shape. So as long as it has four sides. Name all the quadrilaterals that have at least one pair of parallel sides. Okay. At least, so it has to have, so not just one, but have at least one. So I want you to start thinking. You can yell it at your iPad. Maybe not yell. Tell your iPad, even though I can't hear you. Or you can pause the video and just think to yourself, what are the different shapes that have at least one pair of parallel sides? Okay, the most famous: square, rectangle, rhombus, trapezoid, okay, that works. So now down below, I'm going to draw three different quadrilaterals that are not squares, not a rectangle, or not a rhombus. Well, the first one I'm going to draw then is my old favorite, Ghostbuster trapezoid. So two different trapezoids there. I also could draw just more of that kite shape. So really any of those work. And then the last part for your check for understanding, draw a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram. So remember, parallelogram, just has to have two pairs of parallel lines, or two pairs of parallel lines, and it has to have four sides because it says quadrilateral. So again, I'm going to draw my old trusty trapezoid. I'll draw it a different way this time though. There you go. And that's the end of this page. So you can send page 470 off to Schoology when you're done. But we do have one thing I wanted to go back and look at again, because this is going to be on your 7.7 formative assessment. All squares are rectangles, true or false? Well, I have to think. Well, squares, they have four equal sides. Okay, but so they have four sides though, and they have four right angles. Okay, so I know that about a square. Oh, you know what though? Rectangles have four sides, and they have four right angles. Oh, because that's all a rectangle needs. So my answer is true. Yes, all squares are rectangles because all a rectangle needs is four sides, four right angles. Well, a square has four equal sides, but still four sides, and they have four right angles. Yeah, and so for this answer, I would say true because squares have four sides and they have four right angles, just like a rectangle. So after you do finish all your pages, you are going to then do the 7.7 formative assessment. I also do have a how-to video on how to do that formative assessment. And the formative assessment, too, is just one of those 3-point quizzes that we have been doing in class all year. But I have a little how-to video on it that can maybe help you take it so you don't get too confused. But have fun, everybody, and keep up the math.